one and all, I'm EkkiThump and welcome back to Let's Play 7 Days to Die. Today is going to be a day of taking some pretty long gambles in the hope of solving some problems. We have several problems at the moment. Problem A, I forgot to bring in my cooking pot overnight, so I couldn't cook my bacon and eggs. I couldn't be bothered to go outside and try and recover the cooking pots from the loot chest because of the other problems, which we'll get to in a moment. But I am, to try and avoid starving to death, just going to eat a bit of raw meat. The effect is like 40% chance we'll get food poisoning, but at this point it barely makes any difference, so... Okay, we didn't get food poisoning, I don't think. That's good. So that takes us up to 16%, that'll tide us over till morning, and we can take this stuff back to base and make some bacon and eggs back up there. So, problem number 2, of course, is that we have stage 1 dysentery, which is 26 real-time minutes, and then it's going to advance to stage 2, and at the moment it's not too bad. It's a little bit of a drain on our stamina, but we need to get back to base and see if we've got some antibiotics, or at least some goldenrod tea to cure that. And problem number 3, of course, is that we are infected with the zombie plague. 2 hours, 30 minutes, that's about 2.5 episodes in real time. So we need to find a way of curing that. Now all these problems are potentially solvable if I have some nitrate powder back at base and a beaker. I don't think I even need a beaker. Problem 4, possibly, I can't even remember if I have any bottles, any jars to carry water in, because we accidentally melted them all down into bottled glass last episode when my gamepad turned itself on for no reason. So, we have several problems, but they all have a common solution. We need to get back, take our stuff, get back to Big Mama's house this morning, and try and brew up some antibiotics. Now, if that fails, we do have a slight chance of salvation in that today should, I think, be an airdrop day. And one thing that can arrive in airdrops is antibiotics. So if we can make it... Now, we only do have about half a day till we advance to stage 2 dysentery. I'm not sure exactly what happens with that. It's probably not good. It maybe involves some like more serious stamina drain or maybe some health damage. But we can but hope. So it's nitrate powder from Big Mama's house, or it's antibiotics or something from the airdrop. The absolute only other alternative we possibly have is trying to find... well, we need nitrate powder to make herbal antibiotics regardless. So yeah, it's basically nitrate powder or bust. I have no known resource for nitrate powder, so if we don't have any, I have no idea how we're going to get any. The normal source for it would be mining underground. So unless we got some from breaking stone, we won't have any. But it's our only hope of salvation, really, apart from the airdrop. So fingers crossed. Let's start breaking these because it's nearly morning. Quick check, left and right. There are zombies around, but they're not close enough to bother us. Just grab a random chrysanthemum on the way. I do know we have goldenrods back at base. We have goldenrods, we just don't have goldenrod... I don't think we have any goldenrod tea brewed, but we can brew some as long as we've got the materials. So let's check if we've got the materials. Let's dash past this, guys. We're going to be a bit slow getting back because we've got the stamina drain from the dysentery. So we're going to have to walk a lot more than we would normally hope to. Okay, let's see what we're taking. Really quickly, it's got to be. Taking bottled murky water. Oh, glass jar. Oh, that's a point. Yeah, we need to go and grab some water out of the lake. Let's take the pistols that we found. Mouldy bread, most definitely. Leather, which we've taken anyway. A bit of food. Spuds, yes. Cooking pots, why not? We'll take some animal fat. I spent the night breaking furniture apart in there, so I've got iron and short pipes already taking up space, so we might as well have those. We'll take some beer, electrical parts, springs. I want to take this cooking grill. Is there anything I can leave behind to take the cooking grill? Oh, we can take all of this cloth fragments. Yeah, you know what, let's leave one chrysanthemum and take these grills. And I want to take the... God damn it, I want to take the... let's get rid of the beer. Get rid of the beer, take the lump of coal. Okay, so that's the loot we're taking home with us. Now we're going to go and fill up these jars at the lake, which is nearby. Down here in the burn biome. With no space for anything, so there's no point fighting anything. And basically we've got to get home before we A, starve to death, B, die of dysentery. As you can see, we are starving to death pretty damn quickly. Let me just double check this. Some of these surface deposits are nitrate. No, this is coal. I think the nitrate deposits have a whiter tone to them. Okay, yeah, we've been ill for a decent period now, so that's -1 wellness for us. So that's a great shame, but it's not the end of the world. As you can see, our stamina's in a little bit of trouble. We're taking a very long time to regen up. And we can't sprint for nearly as far as we could before we got infected. I shouldn't have double dipped in the dirty water. But it's fine. It's these little crises that make for a good, interesting game, I think. Where's the fun if everything goes to plan? Right, again, these are both coal by the looks, yeah. Coal and coal. So we've got 23 jars of murky water, and we can stack that with those. Free up 1 inventory slot. Oh, let's see, this might be nitrate. What is this? Oil shale. No, that's not what we want. Okay, well, we'll remember that, but I don't need to be... There's no point in dropping it, we might as well take it with us. Right, we need to head home then. So let's put our red marker on Big Mama's house, way back up here, and let's see if we make it back before lunchtime. Alright, we're about to hit 0% hunger, which we want to stay out of, because it does lead to additional wellness damage. So this is the point where we eat the dog food. Takes us up to 8%. And apparently we get slapped by a zombie, which I barely even registered because I'm so focused on getting back home quickly. And that should be enough, hopefully, to get us back to Big Mama's house. And, like, get a portion of bacon and eggs down us. And then we can start dealing with the major problems we're also dealing with. Let's get out of range of this guy. Undetected. Okay. How long have we got on the dysentery? We've got 14 minutes. What is that in game time? That's about a quarter of a day. It's about 6 hours before it turns into dysentery stage 2. That should be enough time. Fuck, there's a deer there and I don't have time to hunt it. It's right there outside my house and I just don't have time to actually stalk a deer right now. As you can see, we're on 4% hunger. We've got to get this dysentery dealt with before we do anything else. He's taunting me. He's going inside my trench. I could probably run up to him and just whack him with the bloody club. Where did he go? Hell, I don't know. Okay, well, never mind him. I wonder if it's possible to build like deer traps. Not like... item based, not like a specific deer trap item, but some way to set up the terrain so it catches deer as they go by. Right, let's fuel it up for... We've got a lot of cooking to do. Let's do 3 minutes. Right, so goldenrod tea is the most important thing, which needs 1 bottled water and 1 goldenrod flour. So let's boil up a bottled water and get a goldenrod flour, which we should have somewhere. We've got 9 of them. I don't need this tin can right now. Right, so goldenrod tea. Put the fat away, sure. Take the water. Goldenrod tea. That'll deal with the dysentery. Right, that's 20 seconds away. Now, do I have any nitrate? I don't. I have no nitrate. Can I scrap the gunpowder and get nitrate? No. Oh wait, I have nitrate. I have nitrate. I don't have a beaker. Oh yes, I have a beaker. I have a beaker. Okay, well... Yeah. Output, drink the goldenrod tea. Right, that deals with the dysentery problem. Now, let's get 1 round of bacon and eggs going. Then let's get this... Okay, let's get this beaker placed in the campfire. I need more space. Stick the coal in there for a moment. I've got mouldy bread. I should have some more mouldy bread here, but I think we've got enough there. Beaker in the campfire. So to make antibiotics. Hold on, give you 1 second, let's eat that. Just as we hit starvation as well, very nice. Mouldy bread, nitrate powder, bottled murky water. Isn't there a recipe that uses... There is a recipe that uses bottled water. For some reason it's more expensive. Can be crafted in a beaker at a campfire. Why won't you let me do this? What am I missing here? I've got bottled murky water. There's a beaker there. Is it a recipe? Have I not found the recipe for antibiotics yet? I could make another bottled water and do this more expensive one if I've got some more mouldy bread. Which I should have. I do save that. I know it's important. Yes. Maybe it's a chemistry table to do the cheaper recipe. Right, cook this. Yeah, it's probably a chemistry table. That's what the little science symbol next to it means. We're going to need more fuel for this. I don't need these cooking pots anymore. Right, I've got no space once again. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I want to melt some shit down, honestly. Never mind, we'll deal with it later. Put away this crappy gun. I've got antibiotics here. Okay, I don't even need to bother my ass doing this, but we will use these. Ah, infection cured. Beautiful. Okay, crisis over. Crisis completely averted. That's good. Now we can make bottled water. After that, we are going to need to make some more food. Do I have any more eggs in storage? Do I have 1 more egg around here somewhere? No, and no. That's a damn shame. All this meat and no eggs to cook it with. Well, I could make some boiled meat once we're done with that. Yeah, we can queue up some boiled meat for afterwards. That should be fine. That's 4 minutes real time. No time at all, basically. Right, now, so crisis averted. Let's sort out what we're doing here. We will put one of these grills in our campfire. No, we won't. It's locked at the moment, but that's fine. We'll just whack that in storage. Forged iron, scrap iron, coal, nitrate. Okay, we're probably going to dash for the... Yeah, we're going to dash for the airdrop when it comes at 12 o'clock, so we don't want to get too involved in anything. What we could start doing is making ourselves some scrap iron armour. Iron, leather and duct tape. Then again, it's only going to be quality 25 because I haven't invested anything in armour crafting yet. Do we want to wait maybe? Yeah, we could cool our jets on that. A bit later on, we'll be able to make some better stuff. I'm not that worried at the moment. It's only the worst we're going to face in the near future is the 14-day horde. Yeah, let's wait on the scrap iron stuff. Right, can any of this go back in here? No. Right. Let's have a look at these pistols. We've got 3 pistols here. One of these should... Holy shit, what? We've got 62 bullets overall. So between the 3 of these, we should be able to assemble a half-decent pistol to start with. So, the best stock we've got is an 80. That's in the 69. Right, the best frame is an 84. So let's... the best receiver, rather. So let's swap those out. The best pistol parts we've got a 46, a 67 already installed, and a 48. We've got a pistol barrel, there's an 81 there, a 96 in the 52. Let's get that. I'll swap that out. And that gives us an 82 quality pistol. I don't think I brought that flashlight home with me. That's a shame. We could stick the flashlight in there as well. Right, let's reassemble these. Doesn't really matter because we're not going to be using these ones. And yeah, so you're missing a receiver, should be. There we go. So as you can see, the guns are, I would say, semi-modular. You can't like craft a custom pistol, but you can swap parts out for better parts. Oh, there's the airdrop. Right, I've got enough space for whatever's in it, so let's take some water with us and let's go. Do you know what? I should have actually saved the murky water so I can make some more antibiotics, because I'm not close to getting a chemistry table yet, but it's fine. The thing is, the zombie infection doesn't have to be cured immediately. We get 2.5 days to react to it. So if we do get infected again, we know we've got most of the resources we need. We just need to go and get a bit of murky water, so we can sort ourselves out. The reason I'm going for the airdrops mostly at the moment is for recipes. There's a lot of stuff we haven't found yet, in particular the crossbow, but I mean also like different guns and like maybe even some forged iron armor. Kindly die. There you go. No, we don't need that. We've got the puffer coat. There we go. I ran past a bird's nest somewhere. I saw it flash up very briefly. But can't lay eyes on it. It's probably further back. Never mind. Oh, there's one. No eggs. Now, the reason I'm so happy about the potatoes is potatoes are a very good crop to be cooking. I mean, just a straight up baked potato is a pretty decent source of food. Is that... That can't be Trader Joe's, surely. Not the Trader Joe's. Oh, yes it is, isn't it? We've already seen it once. Right. Let's get to... Ooh, now, we know that deer's there, so let's hunt the deer. There's also a chicken there. I'm not that bothered about the chickens. They give less meat. Right. Let's... Ooh. That was a terrible shot, but the mouse released itself. Oh, we got him. Didn't kill him, but he should be bleeding. Let's chase him down. There he goes. Got to keep up with the meat supplies. I wonder if there's a blade skill that gives you additional resources harvested from corpses. There is a blade master skill. It's one of the, I think probably the least used skills in the game in my experience, because the only thing you use bladed weapons for is harvesting dead deer. Which, I mean, you'd think that bladed weapons would be pretty good because of the chance of decapitation that they have, especially when you invest points in the skill. But there's no like swords or axes or anything in the game. No like big, dangerous bladed weapons. You're talking about maybe like the fire axe, which isn't a great weapon, and the machete, which is too short range for like fighting zombies really. If you want to be in melee in a zombie, you want one of the big clubs or hammers or something that let you attack from a decent range. Where's all the eggs today? In fact, I don't think the axe even benefits from the bladed weapon upgrades. Now that I think of it, I think it counts as a mining tool, not a bladed weapon. Right. Oh, there's the parachute. Hope some of that meat's spoiled when we get back, because we are, once again, despite the bacon and eggs we ate a few hours ago, we are starving hungry once again. Yeah, we really need to get a farm sorted out somewhere. There's another deer. See if he'll sit still long enough for a half-decent shot on him. No, he's like sniffing the grass and then just bobbing back up and running away again. He's not settling down for a good old chow. Oh god, there's a fucking wolf on us now. Chase the zombie! Wolf, chase the zombie, not me. Where's that fucking airdrop gone? Oh, thank Christ. I think we can harvest the wolf as well. Obviously, we don't want to be too aggressive with... We've run past it somewhere. We don't want to be too aggressive with the pistol because it's limited ammunition, even more limited than the old bow. But it does have its uses. Are we still hunted? We are not. Okay, that wolf, that fucking deer has probably bled to death as well. We've missed out on a bit of meat there. We'll never find it again now. Oh, that's nice. We're definitely having that. We're definitely having those. Compound bow, eh? That's a new one. Let me read that. We'll take painkillers. Even a crappy sniper rifle barrel is probably worth it. And we'll take the beakers. Perfect. Job done. Right, let's head back to Big Mama's house. Because we are still extremely hungry. Was that a nest? Or was that a pattern on the ground? I think that was a pattern on the ground. Hopefully some of our meat's boiled by now. Yeah, now we are looking at only a few days till the next horde, so we do have to think about our defences first and foremost. It would be really nice to get a potato farm started though. Like a potato and a corn farm. We've got corn on the cob. We've got actually a bunch of different things we could plant and make seeds out of. But we've got to keep our eye on the ball here. We've got to bear in mind that we do need to lay a lot of additional spikes and walls and stuff. Look at that, I even remembered to shut the door when I came out. Right, we are starving hungry. I really hope there's some food ready for us, but we could also do with the drink, so even if it's only water that's ready, that's not the worst. No, actually, we ran out of fuel. Fuck. Well, isn't that just great? Never mind, at least we can have a drink. In fact, let's cancel this, get the food out first. Then boil the rest of the water. And let's hold back... actually, we've got 2 antibiotics now. We don't need to hold back any more murky water. Okay, so... I need to organise these chests somehow. Sometime in the near future. Once you've got more than one chest, things start getting a bit confusing. Of course, you can just do what I'm doing here and just click everything, and anything that doesn't click into the first chest will click into the second one. Okay, drink. And eat. And as you can see, boiled meat is not as good as bacon and eggs, sadly. But it's a wellness food, and it fills a hole. Let's eat. Let's try and get back up above 25%, just so she doesn't keep complaining all the time. We've got 3 more coming off. We've got plenty of raw meat in storage. We're alright for food for at least a couple of days there. Do I really not have bones in this chest? Right, now we've got to think about what we're doing. We're not going to do a treasure map right now. Let's put that in storage. Iron arrowheads, potato, goldenrod flowers. All of these, all this business. Why am I quivering? Quivering normally means there's something wrong. You can see the gun shaking there. No, I am quite hot. I'm standing next to the fire. That's probably why. Right, what am I doing the rest of the day? It's time. Let's go and have a quick look at our defences and work out exactly what we're going to do. So we might as well stay here. We've got a pretty much pristine set of spikes and a wall. We've got the beginnings of a mine underground. So I'm more than happy to stay here and work on upgrading this place. Basically, we want to do this all the way around. That's kind of tricky because we've dug the trench, but I think we can make it work. Let's go down and have a closer look. In fact, no, we can't, because we would have... I guess we'd have the wall along here, but then there's no space. This is a bit messy now to try and build proper defences around. Unless we went out a bit further. We could push out a little bit further and have like the wall. No, because then we're up against the cliff. How are we going to do this if we do this at all? Or we could start building a secondary like location someplace else and use that. We could build a custom base Should we do that? It would mean we didn't put our main base at risk for the 7-day horde if we start building a base someplace else. It's a little bit late in the day to start, but we could definitely have a go. Because all we really need is... Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Let's plan on building a secondary location just to use on horde nights. Okay, so we've got a few hours today. Let's try and scout out a likely spot. Do we go up here or do we go down here? What do we want in the terrain of a secondary location? Or we could go down into maybe the desert. But then working in the desert, we will be overheating all the time. Then again, there are cactus around there, so that's not too much of a bother because we'll get a constant supply of cool juice. Let's go, and we can take a dash down to the desert town now. I think we've got enough time. See if there's a likely building to knock up into a horde night base. Now that we know the trench idea doesn't work, we know it's just got to be a field of spikes and flagstones and what have you. Having said that, if we go too far from our base, we're going to be running backwards and forwards all the time to try and get extra supplies. Ooh, that's nice. Bit of pistol and sniper rifle ammo. This, on the edge of the desert here, might not be too bad. There's a nice flat bit of terrain here that we could definitely do something with. I'm leaning towards building a custom base. It doesn't need to be big either. Probably, I don't know, 7x7 surrounded by exterior, like an exterior secondary barrier, field of spikes, job done basically. There's an egg. And being in the desert, we shouldn't even have to worry about being cold when we're outside at night fighting zombies. So if we can find a nice flat bit of land in the desert somewhere. Now, this looks like a likely candidate, sort of down here. Let's go and scope it out a bit more closely. Oh, what's this? Oh, just blueberries. Still in all, blueberries are useful. It's not so far from our base that we'll need to be really worried about how we supply it. It's close enough that we can just dash down on horde nights. It does have fucking zombie buzzards around, but I think everywhere has zombie buzzards around. Oh yeah, this is nice. This is a really nice flat bit of land. We could even go down onto the concrete there. No, that's not as nice, I don't think. We'll build it here. Somewhere around here. Yeah, this will do, most definitely. Right, wait a minute, was this... No, this isn't where we were going. There's an even flatter bit over there. At least it looks like there is, past the road. Let's go and scope that out. I kind of like this spot. Let's just quickly tag this up. No. So we'll put this as lock 1. So this is really nice and flat. Very nice potential area. Let's just go and have a look at that stretch beyond the road. It's behind this thing, isn't it? Well, to be honest, I'm not seeing any particular advantage to this place over the other one, and the other one is slightly closer to where we are encamped at the moment. Good field of vision all around. We'd see the zombies coming in, no matter which way they were coming in. It's even got its own zombie horde already. Yeah, this place will do. This will do. Right, so obviously we're not going to start work today because we don't have any materials. Let's just zip back to Big Mama's house. So basically what we need to do if we're going to build a custom base is spend tomorrow... I think we have to assume we're starting with flagstone and upgrading to cement later. So we spend tomorrow digging out lots of clay and mining lots of stone. In fact, we could even spend... If I spend tonight expanding the mine, we could have all the stone we need for tomorrow. We could actually like get down to the stone layer, because at the moment I haven't dug down far enough to hit stone at Big Mama's house. I'm still digging in the dirt. But we could have the makings of a decent mine by tomorrow morning if I'm able to get through the stuff quick enough. So let's see. Tonight I will need a shovel. Ideally a metal shovel. I will need a spare pickaxe, I think. If we do hit dirt, this one's not going to last very long. It's like half health already. Oh, hello. Oh, you're not dead. Now you're dead. Nails, whatever. So let's grab a bit more wood. This axe is nearly gone. Yeah, so I think that's the plan. I think tomorrow we start work on building our desert fort. So tonight I'm mostly going to need mining tools. I'm going to need ideally some torches for the mine. A couple of mining tools and lots of ladders so that I can like lay the way down into the mine. Ah! Oh, Jesus, well. I thought you could be killed by falling trees in this game. That must have just missed me. Now, if we're going to build a custom fort, we really do need lots and lots of clay. Lots and lots of clay. Lots and lots of stone. So, again, hopefully we'll deal with the stone tonight. But tomorrow we need to spend at least the morning, at least the entire morning, digging out clay. Like, we need to go super big. We thought we were going big, getting like 1,000 clay to build up the defences of this place. We're going to need to go way bigger, because we're going to need to build the entire thing out of cobblestone or flagstone. We're also going to need to build cobblestone defences around it, or flagstone like barriers around it, as I did on the side of the base here that never got attacked. Then we're going to need rows and rows of spikes, which is wood. Ideally some iron. We may not get that far, but again, it's only the second horde. A triple row of wood spikes is probably enough to deal with it. We can get some like serious iron spikes in place, ideally for the third night horde, if we manage to hold this place. If we manage to hold that place, rather. Okay, so we've got 903 wood. That should be plenty of ladders. Let's just double check here. We could even make some iron ladders. We're not going to. We can make 30 wood ladders. We're going to need, I think we're going to need 2 iron shovels, maybe only 1, but I think 2. So we've got some forged iron, but we're going to need lots more. Let me see. I think, have a shovel. I do, but it's knackered. I'll get some fresh ones because that one is starting to show signs of wear from being repaired a couple of times. Right, so 32 forged iron for a couple of shovels, and ideally a couple of pickaxes as well. So that's another 40. Jesus. Okay, 72 forged iron. This is a bit ambitious, I have to say. At the moment we can make 10. Well, we've got lots of things we can smelt down. I've got some more raw iron here. I think we're going to use most of our coal on this. So, let's get some iron smelting. We've got enough clay to make 100 forged iron, so I don't need to put any more of that in there, which helps us out for tomorrow. Let's have a look at other meltables. What do I want to melt down here? It's a bit early to start throwing brass in there. I don't need it anytime soon. I'll keep 1 spare cooking pot and melt down these 3 as well. That'll give us a bit of extra iron there. We do have, yes, we do have all of this that we can toss in there and turn into forged iron as well. I'll let these cooking pots go through because we don't need all those. I've got my wooden ladders, okay. Right. So what have we got here? We need more fuel in there. Get on with that. We could even crank out, after you're finished with that, we could make another round of bacon and eggs. I've got my eggs here. Where's my meat? And it's night time, so we're not going back outside again today. Bacon and eggs. I'll have another one of those. Okay, I think we know what we're doing now. So, how are we doing with the forged iron? We can make 30 already. Good, get started on that. And we'll put this scrap iron in there, smelt that down, get the iron up quicker. Okay, well, we know what we're doing tonight, so I'll leave the episode here because it's mostly crafting and staring at crafting screens from here on out for the rest of the evening. So join me again next time. Hopefully we'll be digging out. Hopefully we'll be starting work on the custom base tomorrow. Well, we won't. We'll be doing prep for it. But hopefully we'll be preparing to start work on the custom base tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, I've been EkkiThump. This has been Let's Play 7 Days to Die. Do hope you've enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more gameplay of this game. And I will see you next time.